What's up, guys? This is Mason Sapesky. We are here live at PNC Park for the final time this season. Pirates are hosting the Milwaukee Brewers, the division-winning Brewers, so it'll be interesting to see them before they go to the playoffs. I don't know exactly who's pitching. I think it might be Adrian Hauser, but I'm not positive for Milwaukee. I know Bailey Falter will be on the mound for the Pirates, so it's definitely going to be a fun one, that's for sure. It's supposed to rain possibly tonight. Not positive on that either, but looks good. There's no tarp on the field, so that's good. So hopefully we could get this one in and enjoy one last Pirate game in 2024. So let's do this. Sorry for the misinformation earlier. It's Tobias Myers who's on the mound for Milwaukee. I'm sorry I said Hauser.
Of the season, he's going to get the show started. Julian, what do you have to say? Play ball is right. Thank you, Julian. Play ball and let's go Bucks. Thank you.
All right, they got the right beat.
The Bucko Bongo Cam is here.
Yes, I'm loving it. Bucko Bongo time. That's right. Changing the rhythm.
You gotta love
Love
this.
it.
So as they do Chick-fil-A, most illicit seeds here, I'm going to update you on the score, middle of fourth inning. Brewers lead this game 4-2. They're chasing the Phillies to try to possibly, or the Phillies and Dodgers to try to possibly get a wild card bye. Will they be able to do that? I doubt it, but they got a shot. Let's look at some scores here throughout the league as we approach the last days of the year in playoff positioning. In the American League, the Guardians, who won the AL Central, lead the Reds 3-1 in the bottom of the fourth. There's a delay in Chicago between the Angels and the White Sox, the two worst teams in the AL, so they really shouldn't even be playing that game, to be honest with you. I saw tickets were like $2, as I talked about in my Pirates little podcast I do. That's cheaper than a loaf of bread and even like a gallon of gas in most states, so that's insane. But they shouldn't even play that game if it rains for over an hour. Next up, this is a big one. The Tigers beat the Rays today 2-1. That's huge. I'm a Tigers fan as well, so really hoping they get in. They play the Rays and the White Sox. They're inching really close, so that'd be awesome for them if they could do that. I'm like the only one too who predicted them to make it at the beginning of the year, so interesting. Baltimore leads the Yankees 1-0 top of the third. Doesn't really matter because the Yankees pretty much have it locked up, except if they epically collapse. Seattle and Houston played 8-10. Texas and Oakland final ever series for the Athletics in Oakland, 9:40. Sad to see that for the city. And bottom of the third, Toronto and Boston are tied. That's your AL. In the NL, this is a big one. Bottom of the first, Minnesota and Miami are tied at 0. That's in Minneapolis. That's huge. They're trying to catch the Royals and the Twins for a wild card. Let's look at the Royals now. They're tied 0-0 with the Nationals in the top of the second. They're inching for their postseason return as well. Cardinals and Rockies play tonight at 8:40. Doesn't matter. Mets and Braves. That's a huge game in the AL. It's tied 0-0, top of the second. Dodgers Padres, huge game for that division. That's at 10:10. Giants Diamondbacks, 9:40. And it looks like the Cubs are beating the Phillies right now in Philadelphia. So definitely some good things going on across baseball. It's going to be an exciting postseason. Can't wait to see what happens this next week as Torello looks like flies out and see who makes it. And then we'll have our postseason prediction for y'all Sunday night on the Pirates episode. So keep an eye out for that. Reynolds just had a pretty epic catch down the ending, and now it's time for the program. Last one of the season for me.
Let's race for Rockies. Get set and go! It's come down to 3 races. It's a good one for Saul and Hannah. Both trying to stay pace, keep pace with Pete in the overall standings.
close finish.
There's your winner. We'll do it again tomorrow night. Hope to see that.
Well, if I could guess one thing, it's this. Pete's not going to win tomorrow night. It'll either be Saul or Hannah. So I predicted a 6-2 final score before the game. I know it's a long way to go, but look what the score is. That would be funny on my last game of the year if I get exactly right, but I won't though. So there goes my score prediction. It's now 7-2. The 8th inning is over. That means one more inning of Pirates baseball left on my season. Let's do a little score check around the league. First off, here in Pittsburgh, the Brewers still lead 7-2 going into the 9th. Looking at the AL, it looks like the Guardians have beat the Reds 6-1. That's a final. Tigers, as I said, won 2-1. Bottom second now in Chicago, Angels and White Sox 0-0. Top 4 Seattle leads Houston 3-1. That's pretty big. As they try to do the December cameo for baby down there. That's why I was laughing. Bottom of the 6th in New York, the Orioles lead the Yankees 3-1, clinging on any last chance hope to win the AL East. Hang on, I have to stand up to get this one. It's just, it's just Rangers A's. That hasn't started yet. That starts at 9:40. Let's look at Boston, Toronto. I have to stand up again. 3-0 Toronto. I can't see exactly the ending though. I'm sorry about that. Washington and Kansas City are tied. It looks like bottom 4th, 6th. I don't see that. It's actually 0-0. Miami leads the Twins in the bottom of the 4th or 3rd. I can't see that either. 4-1, I'm sorry. Rockies lead the Cardinals, or Rockies and Cardinals are tied. Bottom 2nd, 0-0. And Chicago's beating up bad on the Phillies. That's all I have for you for score updates for tonight. It'll be interesting to see the final postseason picture in just 5 short days. How about that? After tonight, the Pirates only have 5 games left, 2 here, 3 in New York. That's crazy. Well, there it is. The Brewers win the game 7-2. And that's all C Road for me for this season. Thanks for a great season. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my dad for going to a lot of these games with me. I love you. And yeah, that's all C Road for 2024. You'll be seeing me a lot doing football stuff. Obviously, the pick game day, pregame, postgame shows, Steeler game day, pregame, postgame shows. One more Battling Bucks episode. Hockey starting soon. And just football stuff at this point. So, yeah, that's all see it to write for tonight. That's all see it to write for this year. And we'll see you again in 2025. Have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. And as always, peace. See you in 25.